Hello, boys and girls. Welcome to another episode of Herm's House Podcast. What are we laughing at?
It's just what happens right before we get into it. I ask if you're ready, and you're like, the mic's not moving. I'm like, that's because your mic is muted.
No, that's. Do you see the K that's under the bar that's under your K? It moves whenever I talk.
I know.
Jeez, Lou.
But you were
Guys,
saying that it's not moving, and I'm like, that's because yours doesn't have one.
I wasn't talking about mine. I was talking about yours.
I think that just moves to show that we're recording.
Oh, sure.
Come on, we've been doing this for how long now? Exactly.
I don't be paying attention to that stuff.
Yeah, I know. Obviously, that's why I laughed.
Whatever.
But to be fair, we have on several occasions come on here and stuff's been wrong. Like when the whole episode with an echo.
That was all you, bud. I don't know what
that
the
was
heck you
not. I mean, it was.
What the heck did you? I don't know what the heck you pushed.
But still, that's not fair.
Yeah,
it was like one of our first episodes.
Sure. Anyways, how are you?
Not good.
No? Okay, I'm sorry. Well, let's start it off a little bit better. So, hello, boys and girls. Welcome to the episode of Herm's House Podcast. I am your host, Herm. How do you do? This is my lovely, beautiful, and very talented wife, Kristin.
Hello.
Also my co-host. So, yeah, you're not doing good. Why? What happened?
Should you say it? Because then you'll cry, not me cry.
I won't cry. No, we dropped Layla off this weekend, and I was fine. Called it. I was going to be perfectly fine. Everything was going to be okay. Did I almost cry on a couple songs on the drive home? I don't know. Probably not. Doubt it. If I had to guess, I didn't. But some other people might have. Like if they were in the same position, dropping their only little girl off at college by themselves, 12 hours away.
Yeah.
It was fun. We got to go. First, we stopped in El Paso because we drove in the evening, and then we left early and went to New Braunfels, which is where we were staying, which we usually stay out in that area. And it's very pretty. It's very green. And we actually stayed next to a town called Green, even though it's not spelled the same way.
It's spelled like green.
Gruene. Yeah, but that was our weekend. We got to take her. Went to the dorms and to do the move-in. It felt like it was gonna be super hectic, and in reality, besides the waiting, it was.
I think when
so streamlined.
It's funny because up until this point, and for the last, I think since we knew Layla was going to be going to Texas State, I've been following the parent pages,
of course,
on Facebook, which super helpful. Like, don't get me wrong. I thought it was really good ideas they had on there. But also it was parents who have returning kids, new parents, all this stuff. So if you have a kid going to college, I highly recommend, and you're highly involved in their pre-planning, or they don't want you to be, but you're still going to do it anyways because you're going to be the one having to take them.
Yeah. And having to plan everything.
Yeah, Layla didn't tell me to join. I just joined, even though she's like, I got this. It was so helpful to follow these parent pages, and a lot of people were worried. Again, the hecticness. We had reassurance from parents of past to say, don't worry, be patient. It's going to be fine. It does look crazy. It does. It's 5 lines of 20 cars.
Bro, it had to have been each. 10 to 15 lines. 5. Yeah,
it
right.
Was crazy. It was so many. And then they'd move you to the next area, and then you'd go to the dorm. But surprisingly, flowed so well.
Very well.
So well. And it's funny because I go back on the chats afterwards, the pages, and people are like, oh my God, it was a nightmare. Oh, blah, blah, blah. But I'm like, did you come and read these before you went over there? Because a lot of this they prepared you for. So
yeah,
obviously.
They said all this stuff.
Yeah.
They said, keep an eye out for, okay, you're going to turn, and even the school itself emails you and it's like, yo, do not follow maps. You need to follow our map, and we'll tell you how to get there. And yeah, sure enough, we basically turned off our map. I mean, I didn't turn it off. I had it on just for visibility, but not a route.
Yeah. Read and pay attention.
Yep.
I think that was so helpful.
And that's super hard for so many people in this world.
It is sometimes for me too, details. But for things like this, where I need it to be organized, I need to be prepared. And I think it's funny because Layla she doesn't fully trust that we know what we're doing yet.
Which is wild.
And so I like leading up to it, she's a hot mess because she's so worried and anxious about moving and making sure she has everything and making sure, which, you know, I slightly just let her worry because like I know that it's going to be okay. And there's things that she was freaking out about that we were going shopping for. And I'm like, well, maybe we should wait. You know, you don't know what your room's going to be like. Or maybe, well, no, I just need to make sure that I have it. And I'm like,
I need to have storage.
I need to have it on my first day. And I'm like, well, you don't really need to. Like, you're going to be here for a while. If you
but I want to have it.
Yeah. So she was freaking out. But thankfully, I put my foot down for a couple things. I was like, let's just wait.
Yeah.
And sure enough.
And I roll.
Yeah. I rolled. Yeah. Annoyed,
Anxiety.
which is whatever. Yeah, I'm glad we waited. And
I loved it. Say it because she said it.
Because she said, yeah, you're right.
Yeah. I was sitting on the side just with my beer because that was what it consisted of was me and Tata Mike. We put together a couple things like the TV stand and like, I don't know, a little set of shelves. But other than that, you guys were like unpacking, making beds.
Oh, I'm a pro.
Clothes, all that stuff.
Pro
and me
at
and Mike
unpacking.
were just sitting on the side on her roommate's side because her roommate wasn't there yet. So it was also just empty and blank.
Yeah.
I'm sitting in her chair and Mike's kind of elbow up on her bunk bed and we're just drinking beer and the girls are, you know.
But you guys were helpful. Like we handed the trash. You put it.
That's what I'm saying. Like we were just.
Sometimes you guys aren't helpful, but this time around, you guys were very helpful.
Hey, I stayed out of the way. I was like, you guys need me. You're going to have to give me a minute to stand up, but you got me.
Yeah.
It was a cool experience.
It was fun. Yeah. And there were so many things she brought to like plug in, which a lot of these are like, do you need this? Do you need this? I'm not sure. But there is one plug for her side and one plug for her roommate side, which is insane.
One set of outlets.
One set of outlets. There you go.
Plugs,
sorry.
But one set of outlets.
One set of outlets.
Yeah.
So we had to go.
Which still is
Mike
not
had
a
to
lot.
go get the what did I call it?
Extension cords.
The extension cord. The surge protector.
Surge protectors.
And even the surge protector, because some of these things you plug in are fat, like have the fat bases. Like the microwave had a fat base. The refrigerator had a fat base.
Yeah.
She brought her Alexa. There's some things she didn't tell us she was taking, like the TV and the Alexa. There's some things she took.
No, TV. We did say like the TV's yours. You can take it if you want.
I don't.
We
recall.
both said it. Yeah.
I don't recall, but either way, I was like, I don't know if these are going to work the same here as they will at home, but you try it. You try it. You learn. You know?
Did say like don't try to add nothing on the. Don't try to add nothing on the. Oh, I forgot to turn off my phone. Don't try to add nothing on the. On the Alexa, like the grocery list or any of that stuff. Well, it's just going to go on my grocery list.
Like, and also I was telling her, like, if someone comes to our door and rings the doorbell, like it'll go off on all the Alexas.
All of them.
So like it could be late at night, we having friends over and whatnot, and it's going to go off in your room. Through.
I think she could probably turn that off on hers.
I think so. But it's just funny because it's all connected.
Yep.
So to me, I'm like, well, it is what it is.
And we still,
your baby brother can drop in your room just so you know.
Yeah, you can jump in and just be like, "What up,
we
sis?"
can too.
We can too. Mm-hmm. Keep that in mind. I would never.
I wouldn't either.
Not even one time in my whole life.
No.
Nope. I'll text her
unless she's not responding and she shows that she's in her room. Can you imagine freaking out her roommate doing that?
No, absolutely not. If she's not responding and she's in her room, I'm gonna guess she probably ain't by herself. Just gonna go ahead and stay away from that.
I don't know. I would avoid that on those loft beds.
There's no chance.
No, thank you.
No chance. No. I bet. Yeah, I'll walk in and be like, "What are we doing? Mountain climbing? What's going on here?" Absolutely not. I'm gonna break this.
Not happening.
Tripping.
But yeah, it was fun. We had a good time. I think now it's so funny because like the second she called, like I was planning, hey, your important documents. Hey, you should have this. Which I bet you she still hasn't done a medical power of attorney. Immediately the next day she calls me, can you send me a picture of my social? I'm like, yeah, I know. Remember I told you? Remember? Okay. Anyways.
Yeah.
Anyways.
So we went and, we got her room ready. We got to see some old friends. We got to see Chief and Latron, and they met us for dinner. We went to a super cool spot down on the Riverwalk, which generally when we go down to San Antonio, we'll hit the Riverwalk, but we try to avoid downtown because it's just so packed and it's busy and it's usually very touristy. Obviously, it's a tourist part of the town, but if you go on a Thursday or Friday, it's going to be packed full of airmen. Luckily, airmen, so just to clarify, that it is Air Force basic training, and on Thursdays and Fridays is like base and city liberty, so they're allowed to go out. And where's everybody going to go that's not from there? You can go to tourist town. I want to go see the Alamo. I want to go see.
I don't know about the Alamo, but the
I
Riverwalk
want
for
to
sure.
go see the Alamo, Daddy. Quiet down, dang it. So it's just it's definitely very packed. But we went and it was super empty. Chief even made reservations because it was like, yeah, it's probably gonna be packed. No, it was empty. The food was magnificent. He was not lying. I had an old fashioned, which I don't drink. I'm not that fancy. I'm gonna do a whiskey and Coke at best. And he was like, it has the clearest ice you've ever seen. And I was like, relax, bud. Oh my God. It had the clearest ice I've ever seen. He
I was
literally
like, isn't all ice clear?
No.
I know.
It's all foggy. And once
It
you
is.
saw that one, you're
Yeah,
like, oh,
yeah,
it
yeah.
is not. It is
No,
absolutely not.
Definitely not. That's probably
and
why they missed in the Titanic, because it was clear.
It's a true story.
Yeah.
It's not it. It was in the middle of the night, but you know, it's not a giant boat in the middle of the ocean, but it could be. You know, maybe it was whiskey ice that was out there, and we just didn't know. That could very well be true.
It sounds like it could be like a country song. Like
Ice so
crashed
clear.
into the whiskey ice, like the Titanic.
Oh, that sounds terrible. That's such a tragic.
No, it could be like a heartbreak song. Yeah, country songs are tragic and
No, they're
heartbreaking.
not. Like,
Yeah,
name
they talk
one
about
sad
you broke
country
my
song.
heart like the Titanic
Exactly.
crashed in the ocean.
No,
So I'm gonna drown my sorrows as this whiskey ice crashes onto my.
all right, write
tongue.
that down before somebody steals it
Boom.
from you. You know, because you know a lot of songwriters listen to
all of them.
our show.
But also just write it and then I'm like, hey, cool, I said that.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was fun.
Yeah.
It was pretty interesting because there were a few other moms out there like taking their kids, but then also the big picture of all those cars we were surrounded by were also going through the journey with us.
I know.
Like
That's
of
crazy.
taking their kids.
And who knows if that was their first one or if that was their last one or
Right.
whoever, right? But
And it's the weirdest. I was talking to a friend about it. It's like the weirdest feeling of just like being so excited for her. And like, this is her first college. Like,
are you excited for her or are you just jealous?
So let me get there.
I was like, that's
Like,
the only side that I'm on.
Let me get there. Because we didn't have the college experience.
No.
And that's why you're saying you're a little jealous. I'm a little jealous of that part because we didn't get to experience or have the college experience.
Correct.
So like to go on welcome week, they had this like whole cool thing with welcome week, a first jump start, and then it was like
a giant
the
pep rally.
freshman picture on the field, and then it was like the first float. So it's like all these things she gets to do. So I'm so excited for her.
Yeah.
Also jelly, like, hey, invite me to some of your things so we can go hang out.
But I'm not jealous in the sense like I want to go do that stuff now. Like, sure, if she'd be cool if she was like, you know, hey, Dad, I want you to come and this, whatever. I would go do like the one thing, but that's not the life that I want now. Right, what we're doing now, it's like
no, not separately. Like jealous
that 20 years ago,
yeah,
I didn't get to go.
18-year-old me.
Yes.
Like the jealousy that you get to go experience.
They experience.
But which is so kind of crazy though too, is because I look around my general circle as well, like of the people I graduated from high school with.
Right.
And they also didn't get the college experience.
I can't name, I think Mazin might have. Went to like just normal traditional college, got a degree.
Yeah.
But I don't hang out with him. You know, we're friends like from a distance, but
yeah. So it's interesting, this next generation we created.
Well, all of our friends are college. I mean, our military folk, they all did the same thing I did.
No, military folk or not. Like even friends that didn't go to the military, like they went to college here in Tucson, right?
Sure.
So they didn't go stay at the dorms or do anything like that. Or went to Pima, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, or went to trade school. So a lot, I can't name, and sorry if I'm forgetting somebody that listens to that. I did it. I don't recall anybody near me that had this type of experience that went away for school.
Like went away a distance. Like you can't stay at mom's house tonight.
These are like only things we've seen on movies.
True.
Which it was funny. This could definitely be a movie to like Texas. The way we arrived back to the like moving her into her dorms, because after you get to the curbside, you have 15 minutes. They come in. Like it felt very much so like Monsters University. Hi, I'm, Sarah, you're going to move in here, right? And they were all like happy-go-lucky like that. I was like, oh man, they got that down pat. But you get 15 minutes to get your stuff out of your car into a box on the curb. And then you're going to roll it to the hall, right? You're going to roll it to the dorm and move the stuff in. So we had two vehicles. My mom and Mike were in a different vehicle. They got stuck. Maybe like 15 minutes behind us.
Right.
But still worked out somehow. Like still worked out where they pulled up almost right after we were done unloading the first car. So then we unload both vehicles and we're like, okay, let's go. We're thinking we're gonna have to roll this quite quite a way, right, to get to her dorm. That's why they have this box and these wheels. That makes sense because it's going to be a walking distance. No, it was right behind us.
Mhm.
The hall was on the curb. The dorms were on the curb.
Right.
I don't know the point of putting them in the boxes
None.
because it was an immediate stairs.
We loaded the box
to get into the dorm
and moved literally 8 feet, like just off the
behind
first
us,
sidewalk.
off the curb.
Yeah. And then, all right, start.
I was like,
And they have no elevators. They have no escalators.
what is the point of this? Like,
these dorms were from 1843.
Oh my gosh. And thankfully, like, you work out, I work out, Layla works out. My mom's pretty strong. Mike's pretty strong. Like, thankfully, we were all pretty strong. We could all carry this stuff up.
I don't know if you were there whenever I had like the big box. And this was one of the last ones. I don't remember what I was carrying, but it was like 2 or 3 boxes.
Yeah, yeah.
And I'm going up the stairs, and this one young dude, you could tell he like he wasn't wearing like a move-in crew shirt.
Yeah, yeah. No, they had a couple of younger like helpers, guys moving.
Whatever.
Yeah,
and one of them was like, "Oh, hey sir, can I help you with that box?" And like Layla was right behind me. I was like, "I'm good, bruh. no help. Get out of my way." And inside, I'm like, "Yeah, grab the box. Now.
I know.
Heavy.
Same.
There's stairs."
Because thankfully it was stairs, and then her dorm is like not that far away from where the front door is. And so like I was,
and she was also, on the first, technically the first floor, which was the second floor, but yes.
And I technically was like struggling, but I was like, no, I'm good, because I saw like these kids with just like their mom, and you can obviously the mom doesn't work out and doesn't do anything, and I'm like, oh, I felt bad for them. So thankfully they had people there helping them move and stuff like that. But it was just comical, the fact that we unloaded everything into this box. We're like, all right, let's go. We're going to roll this over. We're so good. And then, because then I was like, okay. And then I asked the girl, like, okay, where's the doormat? And she goes, oh, this is it right here. Pointed right behind her. And I was like,
why do you have all these boxes that we can't even?
What is the point? What is the point?
That was unbelievable. That was so funny.
Yeah, it was funny to me. I was like,
whatever. We carried all this stuff in.
I carried it in anyways.
Yeah, we got her a tiny
I'm glad I had it for the 8 feet that I needed to walk.
Yeah, thank you so much. And then, I went and parked the car in the garage and came back, and you guys are just still standing there. I'm like, where's her dorm? She's signing in, getting her shirt. They give her like a shirt and all stuff.
And everything, yeah.
Yeah, but I wasn't going to let some young little muscle boy try to take a box in front of my daughter tripping.
I know, they look like babies, which is crazy. They all look like babies, which are like Mariano and Layla's age, but they're all babies.
I couldn't possibly, like, we were walking around Target the day before and we were shopping for her stuff. Mm-hmm. And every kid that I saw that was like in his 20s or late teens, I was like, I hate you. I know you looking at my daughter.
Well, it's funny you said that because you mentioned to us we were eating at Pluckers.
Yeah.
And you had mentioned, I'm looking at all these guys being like, ooh. And me and Layla were like, no, we're doing the opposite. Like, oh,
I know that. Oh. And that's my point. You see him and you're like, oh, he's tall. Shut up. Ugly old fade haircut looking like a Q-tip. Get out of here. I immediately, I could see her be like, so Dad, this is Robert. I'm like, hate you. And you're stupid. So there's that. Why don't you go outside and pick the weeds? Yeah. But she hit us with, she was driving for us because she was our DD while we were driving around the city. And she hit us with a saying that I wanted to bring up. And I think that most of our generation and most of our current listeners are going to relate to this pretty good. We're listening to the not a podcast, but iTunes, what do we call it? The playlist. It's all downloaded music.
Yeah, so Apple Music.
Yeah, Apple Music. And sometimes when it downloads, like it has like a little break in the song, and what we always say is like, "Oh, CD skipped."
I would tell you that.
Layla,
like, dang, your CD just skipped.
Yeah, Layla hits with that. She's all, "Oh, your CD just skipped," and I go, "What makes the CD skip, Layla?" And she's all, "I don't know. Hard jump." I was like, "Well, that's one thing. What else?" She's like, I don't think I've ever even seen the CD.
I don't know. Chrissy just says it all the time.
Chrissy says it all the time, so I have no idea. So I came up with a list of things that young people say. And if you can think of anything else, go ahead and add it to the comments or the comments. There you go. That they say and that they don't really know what it means. It's just what we've always used so that they use it.
Yeah.
So that's the first one, was the CD just skipped. You know, your CD just skipped, because
Yeah.
Gordy doesn't know what a CD is, but I bet you
No, we don't even use CDs like
No.
anymore. So your CD
Nobody does.
skipped. Yeah.
Well, if you do, you know, good for you, nerd. But we don't.
Yeah.
We use the downloaded, you know, satellite music and whatnot. Another one is rewind it. Go ahead and rewind that. A cassette tape, VHS. Or an actual cassette tape, was wound with the tape. So when you say rewind it, you're going backwards because you're rewinding the part that is wound at the bigger side, and it's wound. So you rewind it. That's what it means. It's not to back up the frames. That's what we call it now, of course. But I guarantee you, they have no idea what that means.
Yeah.
Another one is roll up the window.
Yep.
Why don't you go ahead and roll up that window?
Which they know, roll up the window. You just use the button to make it go up or down.
Yeah, but not like, at least none of my kids ever been in a vehicle where you have to literally roll the window up or down. Right?
Even did Mariano's 88 didn't have it. Even it
had buttons. Yeah, it was automatic.
That's hilarious. Exactly. Oh my gosh.
See, it was probably one of the first automatics, like at least in that model. Another one is hang up the phone.
Yeah. Yeah.
To them, what is hang up the phone?
Push the
red
button.
You push
the red button to turn it on.
That hangs up the call, right? Yeah. And little do they know that our walls used to literally hang on the wall. Or there was a phone that you had to literally hang the little receptor on the actual phone base, right? So when you say hang up, you literally hang up your phone. You put it on the wall, back on the wall. That was giant cord. If you were lucky, you had like a 30-foot cord that like springs, you know, it's like the coiled cord. Yeah. So you could walk into another room, because you see me when I talk on the phone, I'm like into this room, into that room, into this room. I'm going back and forth pacing, because that's just how I talk.
Yeah. You never had to worry, like they never have to worry about someone picking up the other line of the other phone in the house, like the landlines. Right. You'd be talking to your friend, like your sibling picks up. Get off. It's my turn. You're like, get off the phone.
Hang it up.
Or your mom getting on.
Yeah. Mom, hang up the phone.
Or mom would get on for us, be like, I need to get online. I need to get online, so I get off the phone. Or if you're online and then someone picks up the phone, ruins your whole like back in the day, for those youngins who are listening.
Listen, that's rich people stuff. We didn't have the internet.
Well, we had the little AOL CD. It was like a little AOL CD. We had a big old giant gateway computer.
Where did you put that AOL CD?
In the CD.
CD-ROM? Of the what?
Of the computer.
Yeah, we didn't have one of those. Nope.
But yeah, so it would dial up from using the phone line.
Literally using the phone call to the internet. You literally called the internet.
You know? Yeah. Yeah. So it would get you connected to the internet. So you'd be on, and we used to, I think we've talked about this in previous episodes, but we're like talking about LimeWire.
Where
you would illegally download music. Everybody was doing it back in the day.
Of course. Which I never did, because again, I didn't have a computer. So
but we didn't distribute it for money, so it's not that bad. Anyways, it would give your computer an STD, like always, like you jacked up your family's computer because you downloaded music. But
anyways, you wanted to listen to Nickelback?
But it took forever to download a song, right? Like you can just play a song instantly on Apple Music. It used to take some songs would take hours, right?
Yeah.
So you could be in the middle of a download, and then someone picks up the phone, stops the entire download, and you have to start all over again. It's the worst.
And it doesn't go to where it was at. No. It starts all over again.
I'm so old talking about this.
You are old. That's why. And last but not least on this is, hey, film this.
Mm-hmm.
Film me. Yep. You're gonna film it. There's no film in those cameras, boys. It's just a little microchip, or I'm not gonna lie to you. I really don't have I have zero clue as to how a phone works and how it records and like takes
amazing
the images without film. Because at least with film, you know it's what's going on there. It's capturing the light, and it's going at certain frames per second, right? Nope.
Yeah.
No idea.
It's insane. It's insane how all technology works. I used to like to watch the How Is It Made TV show, or How Does It Work TV show.
No, it was How It's
Made. And it'll show you how things are put together, how they work, and stuff like that.
Yeah, that was a great show.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I do, if you are to this part of the episode and you can think of any other sayings that we still use that I bet you a kid has no idea what it means, that go go ahead and throw it in the comments and see what kind of reactions we get from that.
Yeah.
But
just age yourself. It's all
Yeah.
good.
yeah, but with all that said, she like, so we were talking about how she's still connected to like our Alexa and all that stuff. Well, she's still connected to like our Life 360 as well. And you get all the notifications. Layla completed a safe drive from this place to that place, 8 miles. And then you click on where she's at and you're like, where's this?
I know. That's what I was telling you the other night.
I want so badly for her to just text me, not as like a checking up on her way either. Not even like just to make sure she's safe. Like, well, what are you doing now? Like, I'm trying to live vicariously through her eyes.
Well, like I told you, I saw it the other night. I didn't say anything to you because I didn't know if you were going to like freak out or get mad or text her or anything. And I kind of wanted to, because she was like in a different city nearby. I mean, still nearby, but still a different city. And what looked to be like a field. And first off, I've watched enough of Crime Junkies to know that if someone shows up in the middle of a field in the middle of Texas, it's probably not a good thing.
It ain't safe, brother.
I mean, that's immediately where my mind goes to. But then it still showed her moving, and then it showed her stop there. And she wasn't there for very long. But still, I was like, I wanted to text her, be like, excuse me, miss, what are you doing in the middle of a field in the middle of Texas? Like, I wanted to just like ask her, but I was like, no, I have to let her do her thing. I was telling my coworkers about this earlier because I am still watching because it tells me where she's at. So I'm like, where is she at now? What is she doing now? I'm like, what time did she get to her dorm? I'm still doing the mom watch, but at this point I can't say anything
at all.
And it's a new thing I'm trying to learn, and it sucks.
Yep.
Because I still want to be like, what are you doing? Where are you going?
Did we have Life 360 with Noah?
No,
we didn't, huh?
We did not have Life 360 with
Noah. No, so that's why this is new for us.
That's what I'm saying. It is.
And this is not a commercial for Life 360, but by the way, it's pretty dope. And if Life 360 wants to hit us up,
if you want to sponsor us,
parents, and this is exactly the demographic you're looking for.
Yeah,
that's us.
Just
Whatever.
saying.
Just throwing that out there. Anyways, we didn't have that with Noah.
No.
And when he went, I mean, he was at basic training and tech school, and then when he went to Germany, it was just kind of like, all right, dude, like, hey, good luck. And the time zone was so like 8 hours different, so it's hugely.
I mean, also, I think a conversation I've been talking about this a lot because I've been having to process emotions. So I've been telling like everybody that I'm going through this right now. The fact that I felt like Noah going to the military, he had like a glorified nanny, right? Like they had complete control. Yeah, they had complete control over what he was doing when he was doing
from day one.
From day one. Of course, there's some things like he still got into trouble. He still did things he wasn't supposed to do, or like not awful, horrible things.
Like legal trouble.
Right. But just like things that we told him not to do and he did anyways, like life decisions. But it is what it is.
Big old dummy.
He still had a glorified nanny.
Correct.
Layla doesn't have that.
No.
Layla's at her free will.
Completely.
And I love my daughter, but she's not always risk adverse.
No.
And so
no, she's not.
And so it makes me a little nervous. I know she's smart enough to take care of herself.
Yeah.
But she's still also 18, going to be 19.
I'm hoping that because we were not strict parents, still aren't.
No.
We were very, and still are, the very parents that are like, hey, I don't need you to ask me permission to do stuff. Genuinely. I don't need you to ask me permission. I trust you. And if you do something stupid, then that is gone. So if you were going to do something, you just let me know. Hey, I'm going over here. I'm going over there. I'm like, all right, cool. Letting me know is way different than asking for permission. They say, I am going to go do this. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, later, dog. Have fun.
There's some things I
be home by midnight.
Request them asking for permission.
And that's sure, but at the same, like, it's not like me. Hey, can I go? Is your room clean? I don't know. Probably not. Like, what does that have to do with me going to the movies with my friends?
Sometimes we do that.
Sometimes we do what?
We make sure their stuff's clean before
they clean the house once a month. Stop it.
But I think, yes. I think they still had a little bit. I think it's like the invisible fence.
Pseudo sheltered.
The invisible fence where they're like, I'm going to do things, but I still think they're like, they can't, right? Like they still think, I think she's finally like free.
She can't. They weren't allowed to drive to Scottsdale on a Saturday morning because that's what they felt like.
Right.
You're not just going to go.
Right. And now she can just drive to another city near hers whenever, however 100%. She wants.
But I hope that we gave at least enough of that leash to where they weren't living like, in a covenant and then you release the leash and now they're like, wow.
Yeah. I get that.
So that's what I'm hoping that we provided. Because even though Noah, like has made some bad decisions and stuff that we've told him not to do or whatever, he's never, at least as far as our knowledge goes, he's never gone to jail. And I mean, he's doing pretty good in his career. So,
Yeah.
And I'm hoping that stays with Layla. And there was one moment that she was like, "Oh, but if I get in trouble, I just wouldn't tell you." I'm like, I should be the first person you call. I should be the first person you call, just in like I have friends in that area, to where if I could help get you out of it, that's what I would do. But I mean, again, who knows? What do parents know?
Well, and it's funny too, like going back to the Life 360 and locations and all that stuff too. Like my mom has my location too, so now I know what it's like to watch like what your kids are doing, but like you can't really say or do anything about it. Like it's weird. It's weird being in this new place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you got to do it again next year.
I know. I'm not like, this is not okay. Like I've never been this emotional in my entire life.
You're
like,
literally this emotional when Noah left.
It feels like chips of my heart are getting taken away.
Well, you still got 3 more chips.
It feels like empty spaces.
I tell you, you're wasting all this love on your kids when you just pour it onto me. I ain't going anywhere. College days are behind me.
I mean, you could if you wanted to, just for like the summer or something.
Oh, that's fair. Did used to go TDY a lot more.
No, it's a different kind of miss because you want them to go and live their life, but you still like you're having to separate the whole like mom to child thing.
And we explained that to her, and I don't think it's set in quite yet. And I said like first night's going to be weird, but she got like real friendly with her roommate.
Yeah, she got a real cool roommate.
Yeah, so. Same birthday. That's hilarious.
Yeah.
They have the exact same birthday.
Yeah, I'm glad things are working out. I guess there's things that we have as parents that we warn them about or we tell them about, and part of me hopes that it's I'm not right. Like I hope that she doesn't feel the loneliness and the sadness I felt, because I hope that she's happy and she's having a good time. Right? Like I don't want to be the I like to hear your okay, mom, you were right, but there's some things I don't want to be right about.
But it's okay to be right. And like I remember all those kids that went off to basic training, that I sent to basic training as a recruiter, and I warned them about all of it. And I told you, look, day one, you're going to hate me. You're going to hate anybody that encouraged this. You're going to hate yourself for being dumb enough to sign up. You're going to hate all that stuff. But then you're going to realize on day 2 and day 3 that you're just kind of like, okay, well, it's not that bad. And then by the time you hit the second week, you're just like, let's just get this over with, man. Like, let's, and there's still going to be days that you're, lonely or whatever. But for the most part, it's really going to be your new normal, and you're going to crush it, and it's going to go. And then it's just going to be a story later on. And it's going to mean it's going to be a blip on your radar. And that's what I hope that we could at least, because of the warning, because of everything that we've said is going to happen, that you'd be like, oh yeah, they said, okay, nope, they're right. I'm lonely. And then just to text like, hey, you guys are right. I'm lonely over here or whatever. And to know that, okay, just give us a call, or if you need,
or that whatever. It's a normal feeling, I guess.
Of course.
Like you don't have to act on it. You don't have to like dwell in it. It's a normal feeling. It'll pass.
It will.
So.
Yep, absolutely.
The Herms are on a new journey, and it's also a difficult one.
That's fine. Whatever. Well, if many of you hardcore followers might have noticed that we did not complete the Herms football minute, and we won't be this week because I wasn't there for Gordy's game, either of them. My brother sent me a couple videos of him, and yet again got inches away from a flag.
He's due,
but yet to pull it. But he's been due for 2.5 years.
We just need to like tie flags onto Fancy and Rowdy and just have him chase them.
Okay, Mickey.
I'm just saying it worked for Rocky.
Yo, Mick. Oh my gosh. We just got to keep working with him and get him in front of the runner. And yet again. That's why we got to practice.
Yeah.
They did say that they missed us at the game. I did talk to one of the moms, and she said that they did miss me at the game. However, this was the game to miss. And I was like, what do you mean by that? She said, well, the other coaches were a little rowdy. And knowing your personality, that really wouldn't have flown with you. And I was like, what are you, bro? I am literally the nicest coach that I know. She goes, yeah, to us. I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
that's fair. I
True.
guess maybe they don't know me. They think I'm being aggressive. And they're like, because you are, but I'm not.
But you are.
Exactly. But I'm not.
Also coming up, and you'll see us announce it, we're going to be doing a Veterans Walk on November 7th.
This year. Just to clarify.
Just to clarify, if you're listening in the year of 2026.
20 and 26, the year of our Lord.
And so be on the lookout, follow our pages for more. We're going to be in collaboration with Hero Breakfast.
I'm going to be the main walker, at least for the two of us.
Yeah. I mean, we'll see.
We'll walk whatever you can, but I'll be the one that's start to finish.
Yeah,
I will be taking no breaks, barring any kind of physical ailment that I might get, which is not out of the realm of possibilities.
True.
I will fully intend, with my hefty little weight vest, I will be doing my walk from start to finish.
True.
So if you want to join me, please.
If you're listening and like to be a
reach out.
Sponsor, we're looking for sponsors.
We're looking for shirts.
Yeah, so we'll add you to the shirt. We'll add you to our announcements.
Snackies.
We'll be creating a sign up soon, so you can start putting together teams. And we will be selecting a charity that we're going to be donating the money to.
We'll be veteran centric.
Yes, yeah. So if you have any good charities that are veteran or first responder, partnered people,
right?
Send them our way. We'll probably have a pick, or if we could do a few, that would be cool too. So
depending on what we can come up with. But either way, whether we have sponsors or not, we're doing it. It's going to be fun.
We're doing it anyways, and whatever funds come in,
it'll be recorded like it was last year.
Yeah, I think we have a new method this year. We learned from last year what worked, what didn't work. So we're coming with new and improved walk, and we're going to be having stops. So people can be at the stops and offer snacks and offer food and offer cheers and all the things. So if you would also love to be involved and volunteer, reach out to us because we could use all the help we could get.
Yep. And Waste Management has already gracefully volunteered their giant trailer to hand out snacks to us, and snacks and drinks. And they're going to have handouts for anybody who just wants to be there to cheer us on. They have handouts that they're like for the kids, like little t-shirts and toys and
it'll be fun.
Cars and stuff.
We're going to
have
so much fun.
Yeah.
So
it'll be cool.
Keep an eye out for that.
And you also have something coming up this weekend and next weekend, which you can speak more to this weekend's because we'll be on next weekend's show. But
yes, this Saturday, beautiful Sunday, the Society of BS is August 22nd. We're having a game night.
It's at 5 p.m.
At 5 p.m., 5 to 9. We're gonna do a couple games, a couple of BS themed games.
You've got me till 7 o'clock.
Oh yeah. Wait, what?
Well, you got me until 7
What's
o'clock.
at 7 o'clock?
The Cowboys game.
Oh, okay. That's fine.
And then I'm going over to Thirsties, and we're going to
have we're doing a game night. That one's a free event. Come out and join us. We'll have maybe a couple snacks and some fun. And then on the 29th, August 29th, we're doing a Not Your Average Trivia. Tickets are limited for that one. That one is a paid event, but there are some big prizes that you can win for that one, which is pretty insane. Thank you for the support for everybody that's donated to that prize. And so if you want to bring a team out for Not Your Average Trivia, that'll be on August 29th.
Where can we find tickets?
So you can go to Society of BS on Instagram. And in the link, you will see link to the event tickets. You can buy them there. It will be at the Desert Garden Gallery. And you can also find our information on their Instagram too. Go follow them. They've been a huge support for Society of BS.
And that's here in Tucson, just to clarify.
Tucson, if you're in Tucson, sorry, yes. And if you want us to have events in your city, reach out. I'm down to travel. Just saying.
Absolutely.
All right.
Yeah, but anyways, that's it. I gotta go make some steak because I got some steaks defrosted, and now we're in charge of dinner.
Ugh.
Because our little child decided to go and try to be a doctor somewhere, and
soon she'll be able to pay for us to have a cook.
So annoying. So now we gotta cook, and apparently you gotta help every once in a while. So I'll be doing that. Other than that, we will see you next week. Thanks for coming. And like we always say, you ain't gotta go home. You gotta get the heck on out of here because we got stuff to do. like steaks. Remember I said steaks.
Bye.
Okay, bye.
Huge thank you to our sponsors for keeping Herm's House going. Your support helps us continue our mission to uplift veterans, families, and our community.
If you want to support the show, it's easy. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. And if you're interested in sponsoring an episode or partnering with us, reach out anytime at Herm's House Podcast on Instagram or email us at hermshousepodcast@gmail.com.
Thanks for visiting Herm's House. Y'all come back now, you hear?